can be emotionally exhausting getting over a breakup. And if just happened recently, I feel for you. I know you're going through some hard times, but don't worry, you'll get through this. And I'm going to share with you some tips that are going to help you heal so that you can move on and start dating again. And for more tips on how to take charge of your love life, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Tip number 1, give yourself some time to grieve, but have an expiration time. It's important to process your feelings and allow yourself to cry your emotions out. After all, you spent a good amount of time with this person. However, it's also important for you to actually set an expiration date. Sitting and grieving too long can become unproductive and not help you move forward in life. It's important when you set the expiration time to be specific. Like, I'm going to feel these feelings. I'm going to throw this pity party for me. It's going to take me 2 weeks. I'm going to process my feelings, and then I'm going to move my attitude to something more productive. Tip number 2, when you're processing your feelings, I want you to avoid the why question. You're probably wondering, why? It's because why keeps you stuck. It keeps you in the pattern of past and goes into a negative loop. So if you're like, why me? Why did this happen? Why did I pick this person? None of those questions are going to help you become very productive in the way you're thinking. So we want you to have a positive mindset. I want you to switch your questions to start with how and what. How can I move forward from this? What feelings do I have to process? What did I learn from this relationship? These are much more productive questions to ask yourself that gets you in the mindset of moving forward rather than keeping you stuck and making you feel helpless. Tip number 3, learn how to accept and forgive your past. We are all humans. We make mistakes, including missing those red flags or maybe staying in a relationship longer than you knew you should have. However, sitting there beating yourself up, talking bad to yourself, and just being critical on yourself is not going to help you heal. Instead, you should be focusing on forgiving yourself while taking accountability. And it's important that you take accountability so that you don't repeat the same habits over and over again. As an exercise, I want you to write down I forgive statements. What does that look like? That's you saying, I forgive myself for ignoring the red flags. I forgive myself for negotiating my boundaries. I forgive myself for buying into the belief that there's nobody out there and I have to settle for this. Those statements allow you to move forward, take accountability, and because you're not beating yourself up anymore, you'll start boosting your self-confidence, you'll heal, and open your heart to the relationship you actually deserve. Tip number 4 is to let go of your limiting beliefs and excuses. Listen, limiting beliefs are the negative thoughts, the habits, the opinions, interpretations, judgments that you put on yourself that are negative, that hold you back from love, life, and everything you want. You deserve more than your limiting beliefs. However, your mind can play a lot of tricks. And the reason why these limiting beliefs exist, honestly, it's in a misguided way trying to protect you from hurting yourself again. However, because it's not using facts, it's not using truths, it can actually misguide you to make choices that hurt you even more. Tip number 5 is to start focusing on the life and love that you want. Start dreaming. When we sit in the past, we get stuck and most likely will recreate the same pattern. In order to break out of that negative pattern, you need to start focusing on the positive things that you want to create. So this is a perfect time to develop a vision board. Get some magazines, print out some pictures, all those things that really make you feel alive again, right? So if you see a photo that elicits a positive emotion, pull that photo. If there's a statement that is positive and motivational, pull that out and put it on your vision board. Studies have shown that we retain approximately 80% of the things that we see. So we need to develop these visual cues for us to stay positive. So if we see this vision board on a daily basis, imagine what it can do for you. And if you need more support, I'm happy to help. Go to amythedatingcoach.com. I have workshops, private coaching programs there to support you. Thank you again for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video.